That's a long time ago, Some Kind of Monster. It's about 6 or 7 years ago. And who's going on? Things now are very mellow, calm. Everybody gets along good. We have a good situation out here on a daily basis. He's a lot more comfortable with himself than he was a few years ago. And when he's comfortable with himself, he's a lot more comfortable with other people. And so things out here are very good. Everybody gets along. We have a good time. There's much better balances in Metallica now than there was a few years ago, so things are a little more settled. Guitar Hero Metallica was a different experience. It's just a video game. I mean, music is the secondary element in it. The video game element is the primary element. And it's a different experience, a very unique experience. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to have the opportunity to do that. And it was a great experience. They're very cool guys, these people. They care deeply about what they do, and it's a good creative atmosphere. And it's also it continues to be fun for Metallica to be part of things that we've never tried before, you know. No, I'm pretty happy where I am. I don't have a big need to do any other music stuff. Metallica is the only band I've ever played in. And I'm not thirsty. I'm thirsty for other creative experience, but they're not in music. They're mostly in film or in art, other areas that I could do stuff in. But music, I'm very happy where I am, absolutely. I have no sort of things on the agenda about playing music with other people. I don't know if there's anything I regret. I'm not a particularly regretful. I don't live a lot of time in the past. I spend most of my time trying to better what I'm doing for the future, but I don't think so much about the past. So obviously, you know, at the bus accident where we lost Cliff, I mean, that's something that obviously you wish you could change. There's been a few fashion disasters over the years, but and I'm not generally a very regretful kind of guy. What do I think about being on The Simpsons? I think it's fine. It's good. Yeah. The main thing about all these things, you talk about The Simpsons or about all these other pop culture elements. I mean, to me, it doesn't make much of a difference in my life, but I think it's pretty fun for the kids that, you know, their dad has his own, you know, Guitar Hero game, or that we're on all these different, you know, SpongeBob SquarePants things and all this type of stuff. The kids think that type of stuff is fun. And I'm at an age now where, you know, my oldest son that was just in here, Miles, is 10, and, you know, I have to get him to do his homework. I have to get him to finish eating his vegetables. I have to put him to bed. And he started arguing with me about a lot of these things. So the fact that Dad has his own video game, it makes me look a little bit cooler So it buys me leverage in all these things that I have to do as a parent, because, you know, dad is like, okay, come on, finish your vegetables, finish your vegetables, finish your vegetables. Like, remember, I'm the guy, you know, like, you sometimes actually think I'm cool because I have my own video game. You know what I mean? So it's leverage when you have to deal with all these other trivial elements of parenting.
Time, feeling sand we will not find as we gather here today. We bid farewell, the slaves become the master. The slave becomes the master. The slave becomes the master.
I'm pretty happy. It's been a pretty smooth sailing, you know. I don't know. Most people say that this is the top, and I appreciate everything that we have. I try to not think about it, and I try to not let it affect what we do. You try to just do the best you can every day, and I don't walk around and think about, you know, the top. We've been around a long time. To me, the fact that we're still here, that's the biggest accomplishment. The fact that you're interested in what I have to say, the fact that there's 20,000 people out there waiting for us in a couple hours at 29 years into your career, that's pretty cool. So I don't really walk around and think about the top as the peak of a mountain or something like that. You know, when I look at Mastodon or look at Lamb of God or look at Machine Head or some of these other bands, it certainly inspires me, and it certainly makes me go out there and play a little harder. And you know, but I don't look at it so much like a competition. I think there's room for everybody, you know. So if this is the top, then it's a damn nice place to hang out. See, look, see how luxurious this is. We're in a room backstage full of old road cases, and this is the top right here. This is the top right here. RockTV. See this little guy? I don't know, who's that? Is that the mascot?
His name is Riff.
Riff? Oh, I like that. Hey, Riff. What's happening? All right. See you. Nice working with you.